Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. In Papua New Guinea, we have central bank which regulates the financial system in our country. And it's the same as US, they have the Federal Reserve Bank, and UK, they also have their Reserve Bank. In Australia, they have a Reserve Bank. These banks, they make policies to govern how the financial systems in each of these countries operate. And in Papua New Guinea, we are no different. We are part of the big global economy, global financial systems. And we also have our own central bank, which is called the Bank of Papua New Guinea, which regulates all the banks. And all this, they come under the one big system we call centralized financial system. It's controlled all the banks like BSP and Guinea Bank and Mama Bank and all the other new banks that are coming up. They're all registered. They're members of this central bank of Papua New Guinea. It regulates them. They follow policies of the central bank. So it's called a centralized financial system. It's controlled by a central body within that country, like the central bank. And there's another body, a financial system we call decentralized financial system. Decentralized financial system is where blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies come under. They operate independently. They do not come under any regulatory body. They are independently operated. What they use is a blockchain technology. It's an independent mathematical algorithm that operates on blocks. It changes every few minutes and a new block comes on and so on and so forth. So they do not come under any big body that regulates them. They operate on their own on a blockchain. And cryptocurrencies operate on that system, decentralized financial system. In a centralized financial system, you have the banks and all your data information. As soon as you go to the bank and you open up a bank account, you have to fill in a form, application form for your bank account. And so all your details, personal particulars and everything, your contact numbers, they're all put down on that application form, and then you're given your account number. And that information is stored in a centralized system or in a big database of the bank, of BSP or Guinea Bank or whatever it is. But it's all connected to the central bank. The central bank have access to this information. Your data can be kept on BSP or Guinea Bank or Mama Bank or wherever, but it's all connected to the big mother bank, which is the central bank. And central bank has access to this information on these banks. But in blockchain technology, it's different. Individuals have their own records, and only you know your record on that blockchain. It's kept in a thing called your wallet. You have your wallet once you are on a blockchain, and all your information is kept in your wallet, or which is your account, like the ones you have in a central bank, which is when you go and open the account at the bank, you're given an account number, and then you're provided with the PIN number or password, and you're given a card so that you can have access to your funds through that card and the PIN. Similarly, in blockchain, your account is your wallet, your e-wallet or digital wallet. There are so many wallets. I'll talk about wallets later on. For now, I'm just going to be briefly talking about blockchain and cryptocurrencies and the difference between centralized and decentralized finance. So you're given a wallet. That's where you have your passphrase. It's like a password. Some have 12 characters. Some have 24 characters. There are so many different types of wallets. You have Trust Wallet, you have Economy Wallet, you have OKX Wallet, you have so many different wallets, Tone Wallet, so on and so forth. So you keep your passphrase. That's very important. You keep your passphrase. It's like a PIN number. You keep it, write it somewhere. Uh, I'll talk about the security of how you can safeguard your assets on a wallet in my next video. So that's how you have access to your wallet and your account. Some require you to have input your KYC, know your customer. That's when you have your details, your name and everything. You input into the blockchain, and you have access to it through your password and your code. And only you can have access to that account. Nobody else does. That's decentralized. In centralized system where we operate using banks, the central bank controls everything. The central bank decides the amount of money to be printed, and then it gives to the other banks. It circulates through its banks establishments. So they almost have registered to central bank, and central bank issues them licenses to operate in a certain country. Like Papua New Guinea, we have our central bank, which issues licenses to all the commercial banks they operate. Without the banking license from a central bank, you will not operate. It's illegal. And they monitor and they put in all the monetary policies and everything, and all the banks just follow. Centralized system cannot have access to the decentralized system, which is run on a blockchain. A blockchain can have access to the centralized system. So that's the difference there. There's so many theories about cryptocurrencies and blockchain being not a very safe way of doing business or keeping assets or money. People's fear is that because it's decentralized, there is no control over who uses the blockchain and the funds being transferred between parties, different parties. That's why, drug money can come in, money laundering and all sorts of illegal activities using money can also infiltrate into the system, centralized system or the banks. That's where the concern is. But the decentralized system allows you to have access to your own assets and funds, and you decide what you want to do with those assets you have. So that's the difference between centralized and decentralized systems that we have in the world today. Going forward into the future, our world is changing. It's changing at a rapid pace, and financial systems are changing. And cryptocurrencies or blockchain technologies, they are innovations that happen. They run businesses. You can use blockchain to run businesses, hospitals, bills, and paying for real estate and everything else. It's now interoperated with the centralized system, so you can have access through your funds through your bank, go through the bank through the blockchain, and vice versa. So it's important that we need to study, research. For those of us who are new to this field, in Papua New Guinea, it's obviously a new field to a lot of us, blockchain and cryptocurrency, but it's a path that we have to explore, and this is a financial system that it can liberate people from poverty and lack of money and stuff like that. There's an opportunity there for people to invest into cryptocurrencies to make money. And I think our country and our government need to explore this option, look into it. We need to have a good finance minister or treasurer in the PNG government or in the central bank, somebody who knows blockchain, who's involved with this. From an outside looking in, it's a totally different field. Cryptocurrency and blockchain, it's a new field altogether. It's a different beast altogether. It's not the same as our financial system that we know of, where the banks are using and we are using. This is a different thing altogether. So you need some level of understanding and knowledge into this thing in order for us to really grasp what it is all about. But it's an innovation, it's a technology that is here to stay, and it's a technology for the future, cryptocurrency and blockchain. And we must not be afraid to explore these options as a country, as a government, to see where our people and our businesses can benefit from this technology. Leave your comments in the comment section. What you think about this video, what you want me to elaborate further. I'll be happy to do that. But thank you for hearing me out. Please consider subscribing to the channel because I'll be putting out lots more videos about blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and decentralized financial systems.